It was here at the Lincoln Memorial in 1963 that Martin Luther King made that famous "I Have a Dream" speech, one of modern history's most powerful orations. He said that he had a dream that his 4 little children would one day live in a nation where they would not be judged by the colour of their skin, but by the content of their character. Thousands of people have come here to the Lincoln Memorial in Washington for this yearly March on Washington because they fear that that dream is under siege. This year, many of the people here are concerned that their rights are being eroded by changes to the American voting system in a process known as redistricting.
It takes away the representation that we had. You know, we had 4, now we're down to 2. And when you take that away, you're taking away spots inside of the Congress that would give a voice to the minority.
Because voting is a right, it's not a privilege, and it's something that we need to fight for. Seeing it being stripped away from my people, us regressing in time, is disturbing, it's scary, and it's something that we should all be worried about and we should all be willing to fight for. So that's why I'm here. It's very important to me.
What concerns me is the fact that we could go back in history and not be able to vote, which means that our concerns won't be heard and we won't have anybody addressing what's going on with us.
Every 10 years in the US, the boundaries of congressional districts are redrawn to adjust for changes in populations based on the census. That last happened in 2020 and was meant to happen again in 2030. But last year, at the urging of President Trump, Texas redrew its boundaries, adding up to 5 potential Republican-leaning seats. Democrats in California did the same. If it's good enough for the Republicans, then we can do it too. That set off a flurry of redistricting, including Missouri, North Carolina, Ohio, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Tennessee and Utah. So now a total of 10 states have redrawn their maps ahead of the crucial midterm elections in November. The reality is that the outcome of some seats will be obvious even before a single vote is counted. Analysts here are saying the changes definitely advantage Republicans. The Cook Political Report estimates that Republicans will net an additional 5 seats. The concern among many Americans, particularly people who have come here today, is that the changes seriously reduce political representation in black communities. Political analysts also say the black caucus in the US Congress is set to shrink. In theory, redistricting is meant to adjust boundaries to accommodate changes in populations, to ensure that one person equals one vote. Civil rights leaders are also furious about a Supreme Court ruling that changes the Voting Rights Act, in a move that critics say dilutes black voting power and betrays the legacy of the civil rights movement. Those words of Martin Luther King Jr. still ring out here at the Lincoln Memorial. The question is whether his dream of a just and a fair America, where everyone's vote is equal, will continue to live on.